Hey band lovers, it's so nice to see you back. We keep chugging right along with the spring 2023 release, reviewing every single color and band. Now I don't want to sound like a broken record in each and every video, so to any of my subscribers or returning viewers, if you want to dive right into the action and already know about my giveaways, I have conveniently attached video chapters down below, so you can get right into looking at our 3 brand new sport bands. You know, the sport bands hold a very special place in my heart. These are the OGs and the band style most casual users think of when the words Apple Watch get brought up. They're just iconic, super easy to slap on, and look really clean in my opinion thanks to that innovative pin and tuck closure. The whole setup on the wrist looks clean and modern. It's why this style is one of the band styles within Apple's band library that has featured the most colors. And today we're going to model all 3 new bands on a variety of watch band casing materials and colors, as well as in different lighting, since Apple's picture-perfect studio photography on their website can't always be trusted, as many times the colors are just simply off. But before we begin, if you're new, you're definitely going to want to stay tuned until the end of the video for your chance to take home a brand new sport band of your choice, courtesy of TheJuan&Only. I'll be the first to admit, I'm a full-blown bandaholic, thus, I simply enjoy spreading the love because receiving new bands in the mail is just a special kind of feeling. I love showcasing different vibes, colors, and styles by customizing my Apple Watch setup with a variety of different band choices. Also, scattered somewhere throughout this video will be a hidden band. If you can be one of the first 2 to spot it, describe it and comment the correct timestamp down below, and you will receive an additional entry for my live drawing on a planned live stream right here on YouTube. Again, for more info, just watch till the end or view the video description for more info. But without further ado, we got some new bands to cover, so enough with the introductions. Let's get this show on the road. Okay folks, as many of you know already, these sport bands are priced at $49 a pop and are available for the smaller Apple Watches as well as the larger ones. So Apple thankfully doesn't body shame when it comes to availability on the sport band line. So first up, let's take a look at Olive. Olive is a classic, dark, yet rich green color that has hints of pine greens, as well as giving off cargo khaki vibes. This band is definitely not on the bright side, and the green is actually very versatile, reverberating its green tendencies more while outdoors, but then cools down and darkens up while indoors, and especially where lighting isn't as pronounced. Olive is also a color that was released on the braided solo loops, and here they are next to each other side by side. I quite like how Olive appears on the sport band. It even also gives elements of light grays thrown in there, and it looks like the vibrancy and exposure were turned down just a little bit, maybe half a notch down. In any case, this band pairs up spectacularly well with most darker casing colors, including Midnight, the Space Black Titanium, but I happen to really dig how this looks paired up with the Hermes Special Edition Space Black. Something about that ultra deep black being paired up with the rich yet subtle olive produces an A-tier combination, in my humble opinion. While this color won't turn any heads, the band still lives up to the hype and gets a solid B in my books, coming in at a good 8.4 out of 10. Up next is yet another band that also features a braided solo of the same name within the same release, and that band is the Bright Orange Band. We just took a look at the braided solo variant of this, card at the top right. Now here's the thing, Apple has released a bunch of orange bands throughout the years, particularly sport bands, and for comparison's sake, I'm going to compare it to the Hermes Sport Band. And you can tell it's the Hermes Sport Band because of the underside of the pin here having that laser engraving. But anyway, the Hermes orange is way deeper and richer, with the bright orange not only being lighter, but it also has more pastel-like elements. Also, the saturation seems to be turned down a couple notches if we compare it to the Hermes Orange Sport Band. I love it for the sheer fact that it's not an overbearing and frenetic orange. Some of the past releases have just been very intense oranges. This one instead is calmer, portrays a livelier vibe, and overall embodies everything summer and spring is about. I love it, and I love how it pairs up with the Apple Watch Ultra, especially with the international orange button on the side. It all just seems to blend together so well. It's like a cohesive map for your eyes to follow. This one is a spectacular band and a great choice to slap on the wrist as temperatures start to rise over here in the northern hemisphere. I'd be a hater if I didn't give this one an A, but luckily this one does get a solid A- in my books, coming in at a respectable 9.1 out of 10. And finally, we have Sky, which is quite frankly a gorgeous band. This band is just so graceful with its soft approach at a light blue. The color has a perfect name. It looks like gazing up at a clear sky on a bright and sunny day. Just like bright orange, this band exhibits signs of pastel-like colors, with it not being overbearing and is super gentle on the saturation and overall brightness. This blue is perfect to pair up with lighter casing colors, and I happen to think it looks so majestic when paired up with the white ceramic Series 5 Apple Watch. Nothing beats a band that is not only attractive, but subtle enough where it isn't screaming for attention. This blue also reminds me of the colors most people use for boy baby showers, only a little lighter. It's like taking the sky and taking a few white clouds, mixing them together, and out comes Sky. The color is the perfect middle ground for those that love bouncy and lively bands, but also is great for those that dislike the bands that try too hard to grab people's attention. It's subtle while still showing off its charm, and it's why I give it an A as well, coming in officially in my rankings at a 9.0 out of 10, a stellar band that I know almost anyone will enjoy. And just like that, Bandaholics, we complete yet another band review. It is always my most sincere pleasure bringing you all these band reviews. As always, if you find these videos useful, double check for me real quick and make sure you press that like button. If you ever want to upgrade at least a band per season, you really can't go wrong with the classics. The sport bands are simply so versatile and most of the time come in a myriad of color options to suit a variety of tastes. But as usual guys, for the giveaway, the entry requirements are really super simple. First off, in order to enter, you have to be subscribed to my channel with bell notifications. This ensures you always get notified every time I drop a new video. Number 2, follow me over on my socials. I recently crossed 1K on TikTok, and my next goal is to hit 7.5K on Instagram by the end of the summer. I'm really starting to get into short-like or reel-like content, so if you want to see that, give me a follow as I also regularly post polls and channel news and updates. And lastly, for number 3, the classic comment question of the day, and for this video, I have a simple but very direct question. Answer me this, guys. Does pineapple go on pizza? Tell me either yes or no and your reasoning. If you want my 2 cents, pineapple is a definitive no-go for me. Keep pineapples far away from my slice of pizza, dude. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed and good luck to all who enter the giveaway. Right now, it's slated to be hosted on April 9th. That is a Sunday. Time is still to be announced. Don't forget to stay hydrated as the temperatures start to rise. And with that, I'm clocking out for now, but I cannot wait to catch you all in my next video.